The medallion of Everest was the tool of the curator. With its power, it granted her authority over the catacombs ward. Combined with her knowledge of the vast library of sin stones Revendreth has accumulated over the ages, the curator was a master of her craft. When the Nephius defeated my first rebellion, he tossed both myself and the curator into the maw. The curator was clever, though, and she hid the medallion before the Nephius could act. Come, let us speak of plans. This used to be at the start of the campaign, I'm pretty sure, where you go into the maw and you find him together with the curator.
And what can this humble fallen prince do for you today?
The curator is one of the few remaining true Venthyr forged during the founding of Revendreth. Her memory is vast, but her time in the maw has fragmented the order of those memories. She will need your help. I tasked the curator with reacquiring the medallion of ours. However, since her return from the maw... Oh, right, she's already here. Right, I'm awake. A bit chaotic. Do be kind, will you? I asked that you lend her assistance in a search. She is at the crypt of the Forgotten.
I look upon you and dare to feel...
Hello, curator.
This is worse than I assumed, Moorwalker. The crypt ward has plunged into chaos in my absence. There is much to do.
Curator, the catacombs of regrets have erupted into chaos and the Nephius' forces infect Archivum. Luckily, we were able to bring some stability to the Crypt of the Forgotten with the help of some of the Venthyr from Absolution, but the remnants of the structure remain. Prince Renethal trusted me to retrieve the medallion of Everest, but I am in no state to engage in hostilities. I need your assistance, Mawwalker. But what has happened to your medallion?
Somehow I hid my medallion through this mirror before Denathrius cast me into the maw. To prevent him from reaching it, I cleaved the glass. I entrusted each of the halves to my subordinates. Oh! It is imperative we reach them before Denathrius' forces do.
Okay, so she just remembers what happened.
Hello.
I thought we were gonna, like, retrieve her memories or something.
Torment.
But alright. We must retrieve those mirror shards before Denathrius' lackeys do. It is the only way to access the crypt that I concealed my medallion within. Watcher Emil is my trusted overseer of the catacombs. Before I was thrown to the maw, half of the mirror was entrusted to him. I had him stationed at the catacombs of regret, but I do not know where in the sprawl he is. There's a guard station near the entrance to the catacombs. Start the search there. There's an officer who can help us. I can't remember who. That is, provided that they survive this whole mess. You must find Emil at once. We may not have much time.
Which order did I set those tomb traps in?
Oh good, reinforcements. Wait. You're no Venthyr. Excuse you, I signed up with the Covenant. How dare you? I am a Venthyr. Look, I got the abilities and everything. I can go through the door. I am.
Shall we begin?
The curator sent me. I am looking for Watcher Emil. Oh, there's also a quest that I could have done here. Oh, okay.
Shadows watch over you.
We lost contact with Emil when the chaos erupted. We sent the guardsman Dorm ahead to search for him. He has yet to return. If you're going deeper into the catacombs, we could use your help. So I can do this quest anyways.
And what secret shall be your soul's undoing?
Our reinforcements never came, leaving us unable to tend to the souls here. They have begun to break out of their cells. Many of them are not ready for the next step in the process. Take these iron chains. They can be used to rein them under your control. Once you have a soul bound, you can return them to any intact cage that you can find.
We should have plenty of time together later.
When the anima drought began, our defenses began to fall. Our guards, weakened by the lack of anima, became overrun as the sin stones this land is built upon rose up around us. Not to mention the manifestations of the souls who can no longer be tended to are running wild. You may be able to help us, mortal. Please, we can barely hold this position, and I don't know for how much longer.
No sin is forgotten.
Okay. Since we don't drink blood, we're more like a familiar. Yeah, you're not wrong. Howdy, Sukaf. Enjoy your tea, Mafuzela. Have I come close to the choice of which covenant you will pick for your main?
Sin shall we redeem?
No. As my...
End this suffering.
As my choice for main character is going to very much depend on what is going to be... Alright, let me adjust dialogue for you then just a wee bit. There you go. As my choice on covenant for my main character is very much going to depend on which one will be the best for my character output. Not so much which one is aesthetically pleasing or does have, you know, cool transmog or mounts or storyline. For my main character, it's all going to be about character performance. And those numbers are still being fine-tuned, they're still being tested. And closer to release, I'll have a look-see at, okay, this covenant, if I pick this, I will get...
This wretched place is beneath my station.
I will get the most out of my gaming experience. Is that dialogue better? Oh, I couldn't actually put a chain on him? Hang on. Can I do it now?
Blessed silence.
There we go. Dialogue's better? Cool. You haven't chosen? Hope Mike's gonna help? Yeah. Like, it's all gonna be the number crunching, ain't it? And then, even then, after we know the numbers, there is, there's still the fine-tuning that comes and the buffs and nerfs. Thank you. The souls are filled with vanity, rage, and sadness. Some more confinement will help them confront their pasts. Thank you. Do me a favor and don't tell the curator. She won't be pleased with the state of things.
You still have time.
Okay. Which Covenant campaign seems to be your favorite so far, lore-wise? Ardenweald. Ardenweald so far, from what I've seen, and I think I've seen about half of it. Ardenweald is what I would pick if I could just choose it and ignore any power differences on the character. Yeah, Ardenweald so far has been tickling my lore boner quite a bit. There is also Bastion, but I've seen the entirety of Bastion now, so the whole mystery and intrigue of Bastion is over. But Ardenweald, oh man. Eons you left me here. These bars will hold me no longer.
I had power, greatness.
I need to find Guardsman Doris. There's apparently a journal here somewhere. It's in a lower section. Hang on. Runecarve is the Primus? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm thinking that the Primus from Eldraxis is actually the Runecarver who lost his memory in the tower. And that the reason why they imprisoned him there is because he was responsible for the creation of the Domination Gear. And that Domination Gear was actually created to contain the powers of the jailer and keep him imprisoned even further. I mean, the other Covenants are not bad, don't get me wrong. Maldraxxus, I need to see more of Maldraxxus, but right now the strength of Maldraxxus is that it's known characters. But my god, what you do during the campaign just isn't that interesting so far. Like, you get an Acropolis and it takes you like 3 weeks. It's like big whoop. It's metal, and I know these characters, and you know, necromancy, but like Maldraxxus is not pulling me in. But then Bastion, Ardenweald, and Revendreth definitely have so far. Okay, a book. We found Doran's journal. Entry 4. I'm fairly certain Emil is in this small catacomb at the base of the now ruined guard tower. If only I could reach it. Progress through the catacombs has ground to a halt. The sinstone constructs pose a threat even our strongest struggle against. I thought salvation had come when we saw the cloaked scouts from Arcavam, but they drew their blades against us, their own kind. The reason for this betrayal evades me. I can only hope they tire of hunting before they find me. You there! Did the curator send you? Come, there's what? Fool! You led us right to Emil. His mirror shard will be ours. Not today! Oh, snap. Woo! Come, come, friend of the curator. We must move quickly. Ooh, okay. That wasn't the first assassin I've had to deal with so far, and it won't be the last. I need to sneeze. The curator must have sent you. Someone has turned our allies at Arcavam against us. I had my mirror shard machine trusted to me. We must move quickly, friends. We must move now. That won't be the last assassin that we face. I can provide some cover of darkness, but mind that this spell is not infallible. Enough talking. The curator needs us and my mirror shard to get to her as soon as possible. Let us go. We must move quickly. There are plenty more assassins lurking in the shadows. This spell should reveal them to us. Yeah, Kubo, we did one 2 days ago on stream in which I let the robot do it, so it was like a keyword. The keyword was with a quiz, and that way we selected it. And we've also done a screenshot contest on the Twitter, or basically let me know which lore character you want to run into in the Shadowlands, and we picked winners from there. There were so many entries on Twitter that actually doubled the amount, because originally I was planning to do 15. Stay close, Malwalker. We need to drop down here. Away. But there were so many that I decided to drop it into 30. Ta-da. Eons! Eons, you've left me here. You've abandoned me. Oh no. We need to keep moving. Uh-oh. Well, go then. He's coming. Let's go. Oh, I'm not actually stealthed right now because I'm in combat. Oh, dear me. Okay. Back in the stealthing business. Watch your step. The traitors are everywhere. What do you think? Should Blizzard make animated series to explain the whole lore of Warcraft? To make such good cinematics, they should do that. I agree. Stop. A pack of them passing right in front of us. I agree. Netflix. Blizzard, get in touch with Netflix. And tell them that there could be an awesome animated series. Think like Castlevania. It would be great. I will be your narrator. We made it, friend, and just in time, too. I could barely maintain the spell any longer. What? Emil, we've been looking for you. The sire requires that mirror shard that the curator gave you. Denephrius, how could you side with him after he cast the curator into the maw, traitor? Me, a traitor? By the Mawwalker's presence, I can see that you're the real traitor. No, you. Deal with these two and return a mirror shard to me in Archivum. Oh, we're beneath you, are we, Sinkeeper Mateo? Okay. Yeah, we'll go like... 4 years have passed since the mortal races banded together. But now the drums of war thunder once again. I should have known that Mateo would betray us. Never trusted him, if you ask me. I'll meet you and the curator at the Crypt of the Forgotten.
Emil, you are safe.
Mateo has betrayed you. He returned to Archivum. It seems he will stop at nothing to acquire your medallion for the sire.
Then I fear we do not have much time. We must put a stop to this now.
When will I start playing the real races like orcs? Yeah, zuck zuck. When they make orc paladins, how about that?
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Or did we already do that?
For bringing him here safely. I am glad that he's alive. With this mirror shard in hand, we now have the unfortunate task of obtaining Mateo's mirror shards. I cannot believe that he betrayed us. Many Venthyr have reverted to their sinful ways, it seems. And we get a girdle. No, Batman! Oh, yes, please. Let's go. Mateo will have the other mirror shards that we need to access the medallion. He is likely in my former manor in Archivum. It is guarded by Norman, a loyal dredger. Norman is ever committed to his duties, regardless of the situation. Mateo likely maintained the same rule to access the manor. Possess the fangs of those granted access. If you collect the fangs of the commanders of his operation, Norman will let you pass. There's one more thing I forgot to mention, apologies. The mirror, once complete, is inherently cursed by design. You need to locate my Death Lotus powder. It was in one of my crypts in Archivum. I cannot recall which one. I'm afraid that I must ask to brute force this one.
Revendreth is a servant of two masters.
Cool, we're gonna act like the secret hunting Discord. Archivum has been overrun by Denephrius' lackeys. We must eliminate these intruders. From the look of things, they've resorted to tearing Archivum down to the core. For any evidence of the curator's medallion, go. Stop them before it's too late.
Without the shard of the mirror Mateo holds, we will not reach the medallion in time.
The Master will not be questioned. The Master will not be questioned.
Are you sure about that?
The others will find the secrets. Do not concede.
What if you want one covenant for PvE
Do not
and the other for PvP?
concede.
Well, you best make a meaningful choice about that one. In which one do you want to excel, and in which one do you want to perform less than the other person? Make your choice, Mawwalker, and enjoy. How do I open these doors then?
The artifacts will be claimed in our master's name.
But even if it's lore-wise a big part of the storyline, that doesn't make it any more fun to feel like you're performing less than somebody who just made a different covenant choice than you did. And I enjoy the paladin change. It doesn't really feel that much different to me. But then again, I am the worst person to ask about classes.
The knowledge we could have had.
You know, it's just not my thing. Fangs, once belonging to Examiner Daciana. Alright, we need their fangs in order to gain access into the building. Right, okay. The one is locked to a Covenant lore-wise, don't let it affect combat. Yep, I agree. Just take out the soulbinds, take out the Covenant abilities, put them in a Chamber of Hearts system, in which you can unlock them and swap around before you go into content. You don't even have to do it in the content itself. I'm not even asking for tomes that will allow me to swap around the Covenant abilities just before the fight. I'll leave that to the hardcore players that actually want to teleport back to the Heart Chamber and then do it there. I'm just asking, let me, you know, swap around. If I want to go into a M+, let me soulbind with somebody that's really good for a M+. If I want to go into the Tower of Torghast, let me soulbind with somebody that's really good for the Tower of Torghast. If you're going to make me have borrow power that I need to unlock on a weekly basis, and it's going to take me, like, what, 13 weeks to get to the end of the soulbinds, why won't you let me swap it out, Blizzard? I'll work for that shit. Give it to me. But hey, that's just me. Howdy, crazy business.
I do not fear you, mortal. Taste my blade.
Welcome to the stream. You're still not watching my YouTube videos? Excellent. Can I make a video about the Gorian Empire? I'm pretty sure that we've covered that in the Chronicle videos. I'm pretty sure there was like Chronicle Volume 2 in which we talked about the Gorian Empire. Yep.
Impossible. The blade failed me.
Blaming your controller. That is not a pro gamer move. For shame.
I control the crypt. You will not take this from me.
Nah, there's nothing more spammable. There's still the 1 second cooldown on it. Have they set a date for the new animation series? Coming Thursday, so tomorrow.
No. This was my chance to make it.
And I'm not gonna miss my shot. But coming Thursday is gonna be the premiere of the first episode, and then it kind of depends on what kind of upload schedule they have. I do not know. Oh, cool, we found the powders. Oh, so this questline, the way it works is they just let you open some random ass crypts, and then you get pointed towards the actual one. Special access. Oh, oi! Oi! You want access to the manor? Let me see your fangs. I got all the fangs. Norman carefully inspects the fangs. Checks out. Strange that you got so many. You don't look like a Venthyr, but, you know... Doesn't matter to me. You got the fangs, you go inside. Them's the rules. And thank you very much, darling. Right, looks like I should let you in now. I can't promise Mateo would be too kind, though. I prefer my old boss, but don't tell him that. I wondered what happened to her. The nephew seemed awfully upset when they last spoke. Anyways, let me just get the door open for you.
Let me get that door open for you real quick.
Hello, mate. Let me get that chippy door open for you real quick.
Good luck in there. The new boss is a bit...
Be gentle with our new friend, Sweet Pea.
Come for the mirror shard, have you? I'm afraid I cannot let you have it.
But what if I ask you really nice? My British impression is on point. I've listened to enough British people to be like, hello, mate. That is perfect. Cheerio, chip, that's all they say. Hello, governor. Fancy a cuppa? We're having food, but we actually call it having a tea.
The power of the harvesters will be mine. Come, sinners. Serve your master.
Oh, no.
Come, sinners. Serve your master.
Oh, I'm dying. Okay, hang on. We need to focus here. Don't pay attention to the British accent.
Come, sinners. Serve your master.
Cheerio. Woo. Die. No.
No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No The curator's power was nearly mine.
But now it's not. We got a little mirror shard. Entrusted to sinkeeper Mateo before the curator was cast into the maw. Can be combined. Oh, there's a shovel. Alright. So we got what we needed. Let's go. Yes, the rest of those rats will think twice about working with the Nephius.
Oh. Hello. You'll need to wait your turn for torment.
Do you have the mirror shard? I do. He showed so much promise in his duties, but I guess the promise of power was too much for him to resist. But now is not the time to dwell on such things. Let us proceed. And we get the head. I'd repeat, we get the helmet. Oh, show it to me. In Gotham City.
Now, which order set those tomb traps in?
Bring justice. Where are they? Oh, you can look like Batman. That is fantastic. I got the bat belt and got the bat helmet. Oh, that makes me happy. Thank you, Blizzard. I always wanted to look like Batman.
I was fine. Before the maw.
I am the mall walker that the Shadowlands deserves.
Fuzzy.
Do you have the powder? A powder made from ground up Death Lotus, amongst other things, known for use in his Venthyr spells. Excellent. Now we can enter the mirror safely. We have what we need to get you through. My medallion lies on the other side of the mirror. Once through, my medallion will be there somewhere. Please be careful. My mind may be weakened, but I do remember working with the accuser to protect the crypt's interior. I should be able to tell you everything about this place, but I'm afraid that is just not the case anymore.
Revendreth is a servant of two. Now that we have all of our components, we can proceed. Once the mirror is complete, remember to apply the Death Lotus powder. If you do not, well, it is definitely not good.
Ha. And Jay, I'm doing fantastic. Hope you're doing the same, buddy. Right, so if I click on the mirror now, it's actually kind of fun. It will just kick me out.
My memory may be going, but yours seems to be going even faster.
Hello there.
The powder to enter
Good morning,
safely.
friends.
Good morning, Reverend Mother Gaius. Thank you very much for the 5 months. Hope you are doing fantastic as well. Okay, so we got the Death Lotus. Now we can go through the mirror. And we need to get the medallion. But apparently there's like traps. Ooh. What's going on in here?
Open your eyes and use the power, Mawwalker. It is the only way.
Yes, use the power, Mawwalker. It lies inside of you. I did it, Mom. I did it. Okay. Bestowed upon Venthyr by the sire himself allows the wearer to exert partial dominion over Revendreth. So, my question is... Yep. Paladin still beats everything. Do it.
Oh. Hello.
Got
You'll
it.
need to wait your turn for torment.
You found it! I wish we were under better circumstances. I do miss celebrating. But I should reward you. Yes, a reward. You must take these. May they serve you well. And it teaches us the Crypt Guardian's reigns. Which look like...
Somehow we forgot how to be Venthyr. We need to remember.
It's the Batmobile. Na 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 Batman. Okay, it's kind of cute. You know. Wait. What? Did that just do a random mount animation? Look, 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 look. It's... Oh my god! It found a bone!
Nice to meet you. Oh.
Hero.
Did we already do that?
We must get the medallion back to Sinfall as soon as possible. We saw how fierce Mateo's forces were. Just imagine what destruction the Nephites will bring if we linger around. I will return to the Absolution Crypt in a moment. With all the work that you've done, I can begin to resume my duties. My first order of business will be to recruit new sinkeeper. Oh. How I dread interviews.
Now, my medallion. Quickly, take it from here before Denathrius discovers what we have done.
Come closer, my new friend.
Did you retrieve the medallion? I did. Excellent work. With the curator's medallion in hand, we are one step closer to victory.
There is no possibility of victory. Oh, is that not exciting?